Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon. Happy Witchy Wednesday. So today I am bringing you a reading for you, the viewer. I do a lot of readings on my channel based on soul connections, but some of you guys may just want to focus on yourselves. So whether you are in a soul connection or not, this reading may resonate for you. We're really just going to go into a lot of vibration that you're currently in, ways that you can empower yourself, a few rituals for healing, etc. So just again, take what resonates for you. All the decks I'll be using, I will let you guys know what they are as I shuffle each deck. Everything will be listed down below, as well as these beautiful Organites. This is called the Hand of Protection, as well as the Buck Organite created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's get into it. The first deck that we're going to use, it is called the Modern Wiccan Spell Box, okay? So it comes with these cards here, and these are light and dark witches. So what we're going to do is I'm going to read out of the book because these cards don't really have anything except for the title, and I don't have this particular card system memorized. So what we're going to do is we're just going to see, where's our current vibration, where's our witchy vibe right now. Okay, is it in the light, is it in the dark, how can we work with these energies, etc. So let's this one wants to fly. Well, actually two want to fly out, so we will take them. We have the Eternal Witch and we have the Coven Witch. Okay, so let's get one more because I wanted to get three. We have the Woods Witch. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. I believe that these two witches are light and this one is in the darker energy. So to me, it's nice and balanced here. So we've got the Eternal Witch number 3. Let's see what this wants to let us know with our vibration. So it says the Eternal Witch has the power to transcend both space and time. She reveals everlasting love power. Magic is cast upon your dilemma, bringing your desired response, whether your lover is gone for an hour, a day, or forever. Your wishes will come true. Eternal light-giving forces bring you deserved luck and contentment. Okay, so the spell in this one, you guys, is to get a lover to telephone or email. So what this tells me is that some of you guys are, even though you want to focus on your own healing and your own, life, there's someone in your life that you would like for them to contact you. Okay. And as much time and space has gone on, you still feel connected to this person or this energy, and you're looking for some sort of shift or change in that department. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these away for now, and we're going to kind of get into some details as to what we can do in this situation. What are we capable of? What is possible? What are the energies surrounding this telephone call or contact? This is called Madam Wilhelmina's Tarot. What is this energy about when it comes to this lover that we want to contact us, someone that we've maybe been at a distance from for a while? We have the Empress. Wow. 3. That's like the Empress to me, and 3 Empress. This tells me here, you guys, that you're definitely in this energy here of being in that full vibrational divine feminine creator. Okay. It's like it's in your womb. This is yours. This is yours to create, to create anything that you want. What do you want with this person? What do you want with this situation? Wow. 3, 3, 3. I don't know why, but that could be a number that you guys are actually seeing. There could be a reason that that's happening. 3 is significant. 3 of Cups is reconciliation. 3 of Cups is coming back together with someone, celebrating, having a good time with someone. So I do feel like you guys right now, wherever you're at in your magical powers, you're actually creating this reconciliation with this person. And with time, I'm getting here that this is something that's going to come about. The Empress is connected to the sign of Libra as well as Taurus. So this could be coming, let's just say, in spring or summer of next year. This is something that is possible. And we have the King of Coins. The King of Coins can be Taurus energy. So I'm getting double Taurus here. Taurus is season, spring. So Taurus would be May. So with that summer energy, I'm kind of getting spring, summer of next year. Now, of course, I mean, that's different in other parts of the world. So that really could be significant for anybody. But what I'm seeing here is that you are bringing forth and attracting to you a mate or a person or someone that you want to build a life with, okay? So it might be that you're fine being on your own right now, but you're trying to create perhaps this partner, somebody coming back. Now, it could be, of course, your own financial situation, but I feel because of that eternal love energy, I feel like it has something to do with a partnership, you guys. So you have the ability to attract this person into your life, and the sign Taurus is huge for either the timing or the sign of this person. But this to me tells me here that you may marry this person, you may come together and build a life with this person. This is a pretty solid energy, but see how this, you're this way and this person's this way. You guys are not together yet. You haven't come together with them. This could be somebody you already know or someone new that you're trying to manifest, but this is a partner. So you can come together and have a life together, build a life together. This is queen, this is king, this is a couple. So what I'm seeing here is that your energy right now is very strong. So keep your keep your intentions on what you want. Keep your eye on the prize. Raise your vibration. Treat yourself the way that you want to be treated so that this person can come in and vibrationally match you. So that's pretty cool, you guys. So I like that. So some of you guys are in the vibration of creating the perfect partner for you in the future. And it's connected to Taurus. All right. So now we're going to go into the Coven Witch. So this is a little bit of a shadowy witch. So let's see what this energy is all about. We've got, let's see here, that's 20. The Coven Witch. It says the Coven Witch predicts a party or social gathering for you. Traditionally, a witch's coven consists of a group of 13, 6 men, 6 women, and a ringleader. You may be meeting authoritative people or find yourself being welcomed into a new circle of like-minded people. You will choose carefully before stepping into a situation or signing an agreement that may prove difficult to extricate yourself from. So, to give someone pins and needles is the spell. Okay, so this is talking about protecting yourself from those that might be trying to cause you harm. So I kind of feel like this has something to do with your environment. This has something to do with the people that are around you that may not have your best interest at heart, okay? The only reason I'm saying that is because the spell is to push pins and needles into someone, which means to cause harm. So this right here is reversing that energy, protecting yourself from those that wish you harm. So let's get the details on this. Protecting yourself from those that wish you harm in your environment. We have the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles. This could be a work-related situation, you guys. Coworkers or people that are in your community where you make money or something like that. So I feel like someone perhaps is trying to maybe affect your finances or affect your success, okay? Could be somebody who's very immature as well. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, the Knight of Wands can be connected to the sign of Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's just real hot-headed. It could be somebody who's just kind of in and out, blowing a lot of steam. This could be a very reactive energy as well. Okay. And we have the Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins is a card where we kind of like look at what we're doing and we take stock, and then we decide, do I want to keep continuing on this path? Do I want to continue to invest with that Page of Coins? Or do I want to run for the hills and go in another direction? I'm getting here that right now, when it comes to a group of people, really judge on how you feel, because the Knight of Wands might be that to expand your horizons. This may not be it for you. This may be that there's something greater out there for you. It might be that you would be settling, or you would be, dealing with people that maybe don't have your best interests at heart. So really, before investing or signing any kind of contracts or agreeing to something, really feel the energy out. If the energy feels off, I'm getting here to just say, see ya, you're done. Don't involve yourself. Okay. But if it feels right for you and you feel like it's something where you're going to be able to grow and learn something, just trust your intuition, trust your gut on how you feel. If it feels chaotic and it doesn't feel peaceful, get out. If it feels calm and it feels right for you, then invest. But I'm getting here, the choice will be yours. Okay. So if you feel like someone doesn't have your best intentions at heart, listen to that and you're done. Okay. That's why we have our internal guidance system to help us in situations like that. So now we have the Woods Witch. Okay. So what is this Woods Witch all about? So this is 14. It says the Woods Witch reveals that a project or a desire will yield fruit despite a shadow of doubt. As Shadows are dependent upon light. Your luminous wisdom is protection against uncertainty. You make the right connection in matters that are subject to the play of light and darkness, balance and prosperity. This is very much like the temperance to me, number 14. It says, like the root of a tree, you have nourishment, and like the trunk, your wishes will surely be sustained. So the spell is to win your heart's desire. So what I'm getting from this, you guys, with, of course, like that temperance energy, this means that something, even though there has been some sort of delay, or it just seems like there's just really difficult to obtain something, be patient. I'm getting here, you will get your heart's desire, okay? And you might have had to go through a couple of shadowy things in order to just basically heal and to just learn a thing or two. So not all is lost, is that energy. Yeah, 5 of coins. Yeah, the 5 of coins means that, the door has been closed, or there's been some sort of delay, or maybe something has happened that's been unpleasant. But it's all for healing purposes. It's for ascension purposes. It's to help you to maybe have a better understanding of what you actually want. And we have the Judgment card. Judgment is Pluto's energy, death, transformation for me. So Judgment is we're kind of at the final lessons that we need before we enter into a whole new cycle of our lives. So we have an opportunity to really look back, examine all that we've gone through, and realize what we actually want now. So sometimes you don't know what you want until you get what you don't want, right? So did you see how the message was about the shadow is necessary for the light? Absolutely. So something, yep, look at that, 9 of Swords. Something shadowy that you've gone through. I'm sorry, not 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Something that you've gone through has been hard. That's the 9 of Wands energy. Like you have gone through the ringer. Like, you've been beat up, sideways, upside down, all around. Not literally, but you feel like you have definitely gone through some trials and tribulations. That's for sure. But again, it's all been necessary for your ascension and growth. So you're about ready to enter into a new cycle and actually get what your true heart's desire, or what your true heart's, holy crap, I can't say it. You know what I mean? So something was necessary for your healing and ascension. And now chapters that were either closing out, now you're able to enter into new cycles of your life. You're going to be resurrected into something better. I love this. So that's our current vibration, you guys. So if you're struggling with any of those things in your life, really, really just try to be in more of a state of acceptance that things are happening for a reason. It's when we fight those things, when we don't want to let go, and that we don't want to open ourselves up to change, that we really, really suffer. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what spirits are around us at this particular time. This is my Spirits of Darkness and Light Divination deck. What spirits are around us right now and why? We have the Spirit of the Dummy, weak follower and clueless. That's not us. We also have the Spirit of the Witch. See, that's us. That's us right now. Spirit of the Witch. We're not going to be Spirits of the Dummy. Spirit of the Dummy is basically falling into that trap that you are powerless, that you don't have any control over your life, that you just have to accept what everybody else is going along with. Not true. So we are being sovereign beings. We are creating our own worlds, and we are in control of that. Oh, we have Spirit of Connection. So there is something about a connection. So even though you guys might not be focused on it, there is something that is meant for you. So whatever's meant for you cannot be held from you. So you could just be choosing to just focus on other things right now, which I think is great. That's fantastic. So let's go ahead and get some additional energy. Spirit of the Dummy. This right here is called the Witch's Divination Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. What's the Spirit of the Dummy about? We have Pink Candle, friendship. Interesting. So this is about a group of people. Remember, the Coven came up. So there's some kind of group of people, could be family members or friends or coworkers or just people around you. Something needs to be cleansed in your life. Don't just follow what other people think or what they think is best for you. This is about going to the beat of your own drum. So that's why that Spirit of the Witch is here, to let you know that you have the power to basically go in your own direction. You don't actually need this group of people. You don't need this group of people in order to thrive or survive, or you don't need to adopt their fear, or you don't need to adopt their way of living or thinking. We have Moon, cycles, feminine energy. Oh, so powerful, you guys. Not only are you the Spirit of the Witch, but you have the Moon, feminine energy, creator, right? It's creating with the cycles of the moon, using the moon as your guide, tapping into your emotions, your intuition. Beautiful. And spirit of connections, fated meeting, soulmate, or divine counterpart. We have seeds, look, fertility and creativity. So this right here, you guys, I feel like something is in a gestation period. Something has not come to fruition yet, but that is why we had all of that energy earlier about something being on the horizon for a partnership, perhaps Taurus season, okay? Or maybe the moon in Taurus, whenever that is. So to me, this something is growing. There's a connection that's either growing or there's a new connection on the horizon. Either way, it's something that is coming about in a fruitful and abundant way. So we're going to go into my Arrows of Love Tarot and get some more information on that spirit of the dummy when it comes to the people that are in our lives. Yeah, look at that. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is confusion. 9 of Swords is an energy where we feel a lot of anxiety and there's a lot of fear-based thinking. I'm getting here that there is either a group of people or a friend or a family member, somebody that's trying to influence you with their fears, with their anxieties, with their toxins. And you might be buying into it. You might be adopting these thoughts or these impressions as your own, and it's not even yours. Do you see? So you are being asked to kind of like clear this energy from your life. Okay. It doesn't mean you have to be done with this person forever, but you need to purify your energy. So light a candle, could be pink. So you don't mean this person any harm, but you love yourself enough to set a healthy boundary. Light a pink candle and then take a sage or like Palo Santo wood stick or some other form of, like incense, some kind of purifying incense, and just cleanse your space, cleanse your energy field, clear yourself from other energies that you're holding on to that are not your own. Okay. Or maybe even just do a ritual to distance yourself from a group of people that are really just actually putting you more in a state of anxiety. Okay. So let's go into the spirit of the witch with the moon's energy. Oh my gosh, I love this. 4 of Swords, recovery, healing, meditation. Look at that. So I'm getting here to honor your feelings, honor your recovery, take the time that you need to heal and recover, take the time to go within because that's where your magic lies, within you. It's not outside of you. It's in you. Some of you guys might feel like that magic lies within these people. It doesn't. It lies within you. So there's something that you're doing where you're taking the time to honor your emotions. You're cycling through certain things. You're in a recovery period. Honor this. Some of you guys might also want to manifest something now. And sometimes we actually need to heal before we even think about manifesting. So do the healing that you need to do. Recover first and then put your foot, forward in trying to create something that you want to bring into your life because you don't want to do it from a broken energy. So now we have spirit of connections. Ooh, youth of flames, page of wands, arousing. So this right here is something that is still in an infancy stage. This is still like a seed right here that's being planted right now. So this hasn't come to full fruition, not yet. So this is something that is still growing, something that, we're aroused. We feel the energy. We know it's coming. We know it's on the horizon, but it hasn't quite come into our physical reality just yet, but it's coming. And that is what the spirits have to say to us and how they're working with us and assisting us right now on our journey. I love that. All right, you guys. So we're going to go into this deck here, which is called the Season of the Witch Samhain Oracle. So this is another deck where I'm going to go into the book to kind of get that message. So what is the most important message that the viewers need at this time on their spiritual journey? What's the most important thing that is needed at this time? Okay, so we have graveyard, you guys. Okay, so it says, there is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end and acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. So that doesn't tell me what that card means, which is why I'm going to read it. But it's number 18. And we're going to see what this means here. Number 18. Oh, this is in alphabetical order. Hold on for just a second, guys. There we go. Graveyard. Okay. All right. This is what we have. It says that there are people who fear the graveyard because it has long been the home of wandering spirits who cannot find peace. Those who have not transitioned to eternity, forced to live a half life, neither dead nor alive. Souls who are faced with taking responsibility for a life not lived to the fullest, focusing on things that didn't matter and holding on to resentment. When I'm reading that, that can actually be your energy while you're here on earth. Okay. So some of us are stuck in a lower vibrational frequency and even reality because we are holding on for dear life to something that is ending or that has ended. It's keeping us from being able to move forward in a positive direction. So we're having to acknowledge that something has, lived out for a particular reason. It's never too late to upgrade and change so you can experience a more fulfilling existence. So it says the graveyard card will help you find peace with where you are. There are times when we will be faced with difficult situations that are beyond our control. There are also times that we must surrender to our current place. There's no use in fighting a battle you've already lost. So it says, take control over the one thing that you can change in your life, and that's yourself. So what this is telling us, you guys, is that we can't change what's already happened. We can't change what's already happened. What's happened has happened. We can't go back and rewrite the past either. All we can do is focus on creating something different now. All we are in control or charge of is ourselves. We can't control other people. We can't control what they're going to do, what they're not going to do, even in the future. All we can do is control ourselves. And if what's meant for you, whatever vibration you're currently in, you will attract that same vibration in another person. So again, this is about saying goodbye to old ghosts, saying goodbye to things that just no longer serve you. And of course, the past can be resurrected, but something new in a higher vibration. This same low vibration just no longer serves. It's time for us to say goodbye. So we have to honor that it happened, honor the shadow. We can't pretend it didn't happen. It's not about pretending it didn't happen. That would be like a delusional state. We're not delusional. It did happen. But it does serve a purpose. But it doesn't serve us a purpose to wallow in it and to cry to grave. Right? There are times for sorrow. Yes, there are times for suffering. But to be in that vibration forever isn't going to heal anything, and it's not going to fix anything, and it's not going to help you to live your best life. So it is time to say goodbye to anything that is holding you back. Okay? So now let's go into some goddesses. What are the goddesses want us to know? What goddesses are with us at this time, helping to illuminate the way forward out of this graveyard that's just no longer serving us? Oh, I love this. Death and rebirth. Look. Wow. So this right here, the goddess of death and rebirth. I mean, look at this moon phase. That's a moon phase, you guys. Very magical. This is, to me, it's like a cauldron, right? Very witchy woman here. Ooh, witchy woman from the Eagles. Anyway, so death and rebirth. Absolutely. That came up with the Pluto's energy connected to judgment. This right now, you guys are on the verge of something new. You guys are on the verge of letting go of the death and moving into that rebirth cycle. So this is huge. This is really, really powerful stuff. And we have pleasure, the goddess of pleasure. That's the thing. Are you even experiencing joy and happiness and pleasure in your life? Are you so busy mourning over the past to where you're not experiencing any pleasure in your present moments? So again, there's a time for suffering, but not forever, okay? The shadow does have a purpose, yes, but we're not meant to wallow in the pits for the rest of our lives. Hell no. And we have sensuality, pleasure and sensuality. Hello. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we are going away from this doom and gloom into this more pleasurable, sensual side of life. And we are experiencing this flow of energy that wants to come to us. It's beautiful. It's more uplifting. It's positive. It's filled with joy. I'm all about that. Yes. Okay. So now let's go ahead and go into some, I kind of want to use this deck. This is kind of interesting. So this is another deck where I have to read out of the book. This one is called the Literary Witches Oracle. So let's see what witch is present in our lives and what message this witch has for us. This would be like an ancestor, okay? So yeah, let me rephrase it. This is an ancestor spirit with a message for you. Interesting. She's in the earth. Bravery. This is Joy Harjo or Harho, however you say that. Okay, so this deck has two portions, two parts to it. So this is like the divination side here. So we're going to grab 3 cards, and we're going to go into the book and piece it all together, what this ancestor witch message is for you. We have the eye. Okay. We have the lion. And we have the tree. Okay. Let's go into it. The Literary Witches Oracle is what this is called. So Joy Harjo. Let me just find that real quick. Joy Harjo. I like that. Joy, sensuality, and pleasure. Love this. But the key word is bravery. And it says plugging in, making decisions, and fear. So this says this nation name means so brave, she's crazy. So that's actually what that name means. But it says this Joy Harjo courageously survived an oppressive childhood, teenage pregnancy, and domestic abuse before becoming a spiritually charged poet of wild natural imagery and urgent social activism, as well as an award-winning saxophone player and singer. Whoa! Okay, so this ancestor went through a lot when they were alive. They went through a lot of challenging times, and it could really be coming through this way because we just saw with that 9 of Wands energy that some of you guys could have gone through a lot of hardships in this life. So there's something in regards to these other messages that are coming through with the message. So we have the eye, which is talking about we're seeking answers, seeing clearly, and pay attention. Fantastic. That to me is like our third eye. So our intuition is keen. Our intuition is just plugged in, tuned in. We are at a high frequency right now. We need to trust it, especially when it comes to being brave moving forward. What is bravery? Lion. I mean, that to me goes hand in hand, but it could mean something different in this book. So let me look into it. What does the lion mean here? Lion, where are you? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Shining mastery and strength. Absolutely. We're shining like the lion in our bravery. What we're seeing is actually warning us before. So to be strong, to be brave, to what is the lion? Leo energy here. It's strength's card for me in tarot. This is about knowing when to resist, knowing when to say yes, knowing when to say no, being very discerning and using your intuition to be your guide. That is what I'm seeing with this. And then we also have the tree. I see the tree as ancestors, so that's interesting, or our roots. But this one says wisdom, good roots, and connection. Yeah. So you are in connection with yourself, your higher self. You're also in connection with your ancestors. This is a survivor. This ancestor survived and went through a lot of stuff. But do you see how that this ancestor thrived and they turned all of these negative things into something joyous? They were able to move forward and accomplish great things. She was an award-winning saxophone player and singer. Beautiful. So she may have used some of those things that she went through, those traumas, and turned it like as a muse and turned it into something beautiful and harmonious in her life. So that is the message from our ancestor at this time. All right, you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to end this reading with ritual. So these are this right here. This is for Samhain, which is Halloween. Okay, so I just thought that this was important because if you guys wanted to do anything for Halloween, this could be something significant for you. So go ahead and pause the video, and so that way you guys can take a screenshot of that. and follow through with all of these things. There's a lot of information on this card. I don't necessarily want to read all of it. I'm just going to read the top portion. It says, Samhain is a time when the veil separating the spirit world from the earth is lifted. So on the evening of Samhain, it is traditional to reach out and communicate with any deceased loved ones. See? So if you guys, or even ancestors. So this would be a great opportunity for you guys to connect with your ancestors or deceased loved ones because the veil is so thin. Now, when it comes to materials with rituals, you guys, use things that speak to you. You don't have to follow things verbatim. You don't, okay? Just because, let's just say you couldn't find a sprig of fresh rosemary, it doesn't mean that this isn't going to work. Use something else. Okay, use something that means something to you. That's really what the magic is you, not these materials, okay? But this is just a guideline. A piece of spirit quartz, a sprig of fresh rosemary, a small dish, a teaspoon of dry vervain, a half teaspoon of white pepper, 1 bay leaf, a photograph of your deceased loved one, a purple candle. You know what, you guys, just a purple candle or just a candle period with a photograph of your loved one, that's really enough. Okay. But if you guys want to go the extra mile, you can. So anyways, you're putting this crystal in your hand. You're thinking about your deceased loved one. You're putting this crystal on like an altar or a special place. You're tearing the leaves of the rosemary and you're placing them on the dish. You're adding the vervain, the white pepper, and the bay leaf. And then you're putting the photograph on the altar and you're placing that crystal on top. And then you're lighting the candle. And then when you light the candle, I'm just repeating this, I guess, because just in case this is blurry and you guys can't see it, it says, I raise the veil and call out to you. See my face, hear my voice. This Samhain, I summon you and speak with you. This is my choice. I raise the veil and reach to you. Feel my touch and sense my power. You see? So that is something that you guys can do on actual Halloween, October 31st. So let's now go ahead and see if there's any other ritual that wants to come through that doesn't have anything to do with Halloween. We have one for self-care. To feel energized. Ooh, I like this. Okay. It says, most of us lead hectic lives and often feel overworked. This can leave us feeling sluggish and lethargic. So we're being asked to pick up a bloodstone. It says, bloodstone possesses magical properties that boost energy and leave us invigorated. So you're supposed to obtain a bloodstone, an oak leaf, and a red candle. It says, venture outdoors and find an oak tree. You guys may not be able to do that. So again, it's not something that you have to do. It says, hold your bloodstone against the bark of the tree and ask it to help you feel more energized and motivated. Take 1 leaf from the tree and being sure to thank it. You know what's interesting, you guys? Is the tree was connected to your ancestor. So there's something about doing a ritual with a tree. Don't worry if it's not an oak tree. I'm getting here, any tree will do. Back at home, set up an altar or just a special space. Place your stone on top of the leaf and light the candle. Say the following mantra 12 times. Energy and drive will be my prize. My body, my soul, I sanitize. Leave everything on the altar or your special place until the candle has burned down. Place the leaf inside your shoe for at least a week and sleep with the stone nearby at night. So that's just something that you can do. You guys can screw the whole leaf thing if you want to and just basically do something with this bloodstone. So it's not supposed to be complicated. It's just supposed to give you an idea of what you can do in order to take care of yourself and feel more energized. All right, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and close up this reading with some affirmations. This deck right here, I believe, is from Louise Hay, and I'm unfortunately don't know the title, but we're going to get some positive affirmations here. Positive affirmations and just a couple of tarot cards here. This is called what is this called? Tarot Cats? Yeah, Tarot Cats. All of my relationships are enveloped in a circle of love. So that is a mantra, an affirmation that we can say. Oh, we have the High Priestess, guys. Okay. So the High Priestess actually came up earlier. I'm Pretty sure it did. It was our intuition, right? It was using the cycles of the moon, honoring our intuition, honoring the cycles of growth within ourselves. So I see the High Priestess connected to the moon. I see the High Priestess also connected to the feminine. So especially our female relationships, our feminine relationships, the relationship that we have with ourselves. So we are enveloping ourselves and also all of the females in our life in a circle of love. A lot of you guys could have had a lot of issues with females in your life. I know I have. And it has a lot to do with me. It has a lot to do with my traumas. It has a lot to do with the unhealed portions of myself. But it's always an opportunity for me to learn something. As you can see, that book is open, and someone is able to obtain wisdom and information about themselves through the mirrors around them, okay? The reflections around them. So I feel like what we're doing is we are, instead of chastising ourselves, I don't know if I said that right, or, condemning everyone around us, treat other people or send the vibration of love to other people, and including yourself, because these really need some sort of healing at this present time. So just repeat, all of my relationships are enveloped in a circle of love. And this will help you to raise the vibration of the relationships that are around you, okay? I trust the intelligence within me. Trust, okay? So yes, not only do we have intuition, but we also have intelligence. We have that device within us that helps us to be discerning, that helps us to connect with our highest truth. When it comes to Three of Cups, other people. When it comes to perhaps reconciling, that actually came up at the very beginning of the reading. But I'm getting here, this has a lot to do with our happiness. It has a lot to do with our community and the people that we spend our time with. So trust your inner guidance system that's telling you, this feels good, and you know what? This feels off. So this will actually help us to continue, if we haven't already, continue to attract loving relationships into our life. Because I feel like some of you guys may have been on this vibration of experiencing a lot of karmic cycles, experiencing just a lot of traumas, a lot of just people around you where it's just been lessons. And it's not that the lessons will truly ever stop, because we're always ascending and growing. But we trust that what came to us before has come to us for a reason. It has helped us to learn about ourselves and to learn very valuable lessons. So sorry, but instead of feeling low vibrational connected to these people, we're being asked to upgrade this energy, forgive, let go with love and light, send them love and light, and carry on and open yourself up to new people on your tribe. Open yourself up to, just experiencing happiness and joy. And you have more wisdom and intelligence now, and this inner guidance system that will help you to navigate things better moving forward. And maybe you would not have learned these things if you hadn't have gone through other things over here. So everything in your life is happening for a reason. The people that are leaving and plus the people that are entering in, it's all happening the way that it's supposed to. So anyways, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.